I think God's tuned to Spiritual Beauty Ministry, so I want to come to you guys with a word as well as a testimony. Yesterday, I met a woman on Marketplace, and she came to my home, and she had purchased 2 of my accent chairs. And so she was asking me, is there anything else that you're selling? And I was like, yeah. And I showed her everything else I was selling. She said, because my husband and I, we have a home staging business, and they like to collect a lot of furniture pieces and for the different properties. And so at that moment, I wanted to scream and say, I'm an interior decorator. That's what I'm trying to get into, is home staging. But because of my situation, I said nothing. Now, when a woman came into my house, you have to understand, guys, I am an interior decorator. When a woman came into my house is looking crazy right now because I am doing a transformation in my living room. So everything is just not even what it needs to be right now. So I was just like, oh my goodness, I wanted to say something, but I didn't. And I was just like, at that moment, I realized I had denied myself the title of an interior decorator because of an incomplete project that was not finished, my living room. And so I denied myself the title because of what I did not see finished as transformation. And at that moment, I was like, Desiree, this is an opportunity to put yourself out there right now. Don't look at what is not complete. Look at what God has presented before your feet. This blessing, this favor. And the woman I said, you know what, let me go show her my portfolio. I showed her my work and what I do. And she was just like, I like your style, and I would love to bring you on board with my husband and I. I gave her my number, we exchanged information, and she'd love to bring me on board for her and her husband to do this home staging business. I was just like, oh my goodness. So the very thing that I had been wanting as an opportunity came at a moment when I felt inadequate. And it was like I imagined that moment to where I had everything together. I would have everything together to be able to be ready to walk into a room like that. But God presented a moment before my feet in a place of basically a room that was empty. And it was like, how can I show who I am when who I am is not finished being done? And I feel like sometimes we can be like, God, how can I go here? How can I do that when I am still in transition and I am still in transformation and I'm not complete yet? And God is saying that, but I said it's time. I said it's time. And you may see yourself as not being complete in transformation, but you find yourself at a place where you are denying yourself in the room because of a transformation you feel like it's not finished through you. You have to understand that God is the one that called you. And if God placed it before your feet, you have to, one, of course, seek him. God, is this you in this opportunity? But know that just because you don't see yourself as complete, God sees you as ready. And like I said, I had denied myself a title because of a transformation I did not see that was done. And I had to, the woman, when she saw my work, she said, wow, you have a vision for decorating. And I was just so focused and so stuck on a room that was empty that I forgot about the things that I have released and produced from me. You feel as though you are not ready because of what is not finished. Not matter what is not done as transformation, because if God brought it to me as I continue to walk into what God has placed before me, transformation is going to continue to evolve from me. So I had to put me in what I did not see to the side, and I had to allow the me of the thing that I have produced to stand up and show itself in the room. Like, give God what you do have. Like I gave a woman, this is what I do have. This is what I have done, but I'm not all the way complete. And guys, you think that you got to enter into that room, you're going to be all the way complete. No, guys, I'm going to use you right where you are. I'm going to use exactly what you have. Even when the room seems intimidating, you're going to have to still produce you even in an empty room. God is going to use the things that you have done. He's going to use the little that you have to multiply and walk into the thing that you need. There are going to be things that you're going to step into. It's not because of your qualifications. It's because you are called to the room. So there are going to be things that you may not measure up on paper, but because you are purpose, God said you will still walk into the blessing. So don't deny yourself the room because you feel as though what you have in your now is not enough to take you to your next. You see yourself as not being done and ready for the room. You have to know that God has called you to the room. So don't let what you see as missing to keep you from walking into your blessing. So there are going to be things that God's going to bring across your path, and you're going to think that, God, I'm not ready for this, but God said it's time. You're looking at what's not finished, but God said, I've already given you favor. Stop silencing yourself in the room because of what you see is not ready. It does not matter what you don't see as ready. My favor has called you to the room that is now waiting. There is a room that is waiting on what you have. God is saying, don't look at what is not, complete. Don't look at, God, I only have this. God has said, I am the one that's going to do the multiplying. Give what you have and watch me blow your mind with what I bring it to.